Welcome to 62 to Freedom. It's gonna be a glorious day. Except for coconut trees, you can't stop now. So, when we were in Bugasong, a cat came through this garage door and left us a little present on that welcome mat. Welcome home. So, I didn't even think about that. Cats and even dogs can get in here, do this. And I don't want any more presents. Thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but not something you want to see coming off vacation. So, went and got this, put a little, just gonna zip tie a screen up there on the doors, on each individual door, so it shouldn't interfere with anything. So, that's how I'm gonna roll with it. And bought some zip ties too. Well, Dudong is gone. Welcome to the Philippines, Egay. So that's D and E, back to back. Egay is up near, east of Manila, east of Luzon Island. And it cannot come this way. It can only go west or north up there. It can go south a little bit, but it can't fight against the winds and stuff. I've been dropping pins on it to show the track it's been taken, and it kind of zigzags around. Check this out. You see the yellow pins I dropped, so on the bottom right hand side is the first pin, and then the second pin right next to it right there. Then nighttime I went to sleep, and then the next pin over to the left, and then so in zigzag right there. So it's 140 miles an hour right now, and 10 more miles an hour to be a super typhoon. So it's a strong typhoon, and I live on the blue dot, so it's going north or west. So finished my little project, except I'm gonna put a little door there. It swings open because that little slit I got there, it's scratching your hand up, you know. So make something there so I can flip it open, unlock that pin, and then that's the only opening there will be, you know, with a door. So you can get in and out, and the cat can't get his little scrawny head in any of these cracks. So, actually I think it'll keep out some of the bigger bugs. So you know, on my security door, my security gate on the driveway, you know, I told you about the cat coming in there and leaving us a nice little surprise on the welcome mat. I can't allow that, you know, so I'm gonna make, you know, the pins that go down in the cement are on the outside. We really only need to get to one. So I put the plastic mesh up there to keep the cat out. And I did the same thing to this room down here, my garden room. So, garden storage, you know, garden stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna, the pins are on the outside like I said, so when we lock up, I reach through the bars and put the pin down to lock the middle lock. So I'm gonna have to, on one side, the side I do that to, I'm gonna have to make a little door, and you know, to be able to reach out once it's locked, to undo the door, open it up and reach through there and pull the pin up so that I can unlock that first door. So then I can go on the outside and unlock the other pin. And there's an eave there, so I won't be in the rain or anything, so it's all good. But I'm gonna rivet these things together. So I got some, I guess they're Chinese 1/8 drills, and Lord have mercy, you know, I was just looking at them, and I'm a machinist, and they got the slope ground down the wrong way on most of them. So I just got a center drill that it's got a 1/8 tip to it to lead into the angle. So I'm just, since it's just sheet metal, I'm going to drill it with that. Something I brought from America that works. So you could buy good drills around here. I just didn't. You know, it was just the cheap ones. You know, I was buying for the rivets. I didn't realize that they were so bad. Yeah, they didn't communicate that to me. I just was wondering why they using so many drills, and now I understand why. So I'm putting these little hinges like this on there. And first I just drilled a hinge where I want it, and then I'll put it on the, I really should take this to the, yeah, I'm gonna take this to the vise. Just hold up. So this vise was so useful when I was fixing my house in Craddock, that I decided to bring it with me. Literally. Okay. I think that the maximum for a 1/8 rivet, it's recommended to have a 1/28 hole. I mean, you could go a little bit bigger than that, but I would stick with the recommended. You know, use a center drill a little bit if you want to do it. You know, I'm used to doing stuff like this as a machinist, so if you're not, I would recommend using a center drill, center punch, center drill, and then use a 1/8 drill and don't let it wobble. That's what I recommend. Then you put pressure on the head and squeeze the handle of this rivet gun, until it pops like that. That's how you rivet. So, you know, I wasn't a sheet metal mechanic, so I just learned this along the way. But you see this rivet gun, and this is what the rivet looked like. Stick the little part in here. You get the right size hole. It can do 3 different size hole, 3/16, 1/8, blah, 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 depending on how thick the stuff is. Then you got the big, you put a little end in there and you had the big end sticking out. Stick this big end in the hole that you just drilled, 1/8. Then you push down on the head of the rivet gun, keep pressure on it, and squeeze the handle. And it squeezes the other side bigger than the hole that you just drilled. Here I got a handy dandy little hinged doorway. See that, how I made that? Boom, boom. I got some skills too, you know. You saw me watch this house be built, but you know, I was guiding some. The builder was really good, so I didn't have to do much, but the only guidance I gave really was a different way I wanted something, a little bit. You know, he really knew everything like he said he did. So I appreciated that. And so I really just stuck to the supply side of it, supplying everything they need. But I can do stuff. But I showed y'all the, you know, the temporary Paliwan, the normal Paliwan bridge got knocked all the way out last year. And then the temporary cut around got washed out early, you know, during dewdong. And then they replaced that real quick, and it looked like they did a better job, but it's washed out now, it's overflowed. So it's impassable going to going to Boracay that way now. You can't go to Boracay or Calibo. So that's the state of affairs here, and I'm still working on my door. Little door in the door. The road I take to Expat Tuesday, and also the road that we just went to Boracay Beach with, and we just got back. Wow. So my little door project's done. You know, put the screen up, block the cat, and then I made this little door. Now I just riveted it like I sewed all over. I riveted all the hinges on there and everything. But you see that hasp right there? I mean, that thing that just goes down in a groove there to hold the door when it gets locked. That way it stays stable, really. That's all it's for. So that's what I put that there. Look, it looks kind of fancy, right? Just for an opening so you can reach. But you know, these hinges are kind of stiff. So I put that handle on there. Then you reach out here, bing bang. Don't do the hasp, see that? Wait. There you go. That keeps the cat out. Cat out. This ain't no cat house. This ain't no dog house. I'm allergic to that stuff. But, you know, they got their place in people's lives. And I don't hate them, I like them. But I like them off in the distance. I like to look out the window in that yard over there, and I see them playing with the yard over there underneath that banana tree over there. Yeah, it's cute. But I don't want them here by this green stuff getting their dander and hair all over the place, so I can barely breathe. Oxygen is a little bit more important to me. Wow. It's a low area where the shed used to be. The frogs play there, but at times they meet there and have like a frog party. I thought I had 2 groups of bananas up here. I was trying to find them from the balcony. I only see one now. There's one down there. Where's the other one at, man? Oh, don't tell me. Do not tell me. Why? Where did it go, man? Right here. I gotta get that. I gotta get that now. So it dug some out right there. My daughter came to tell me she's hungry. She'll be all right. She ain't gonna starve. Wow, the rocks got low right here. You see why I put them rocks there? You can imagine what it would be like if they weren't there. This is all off my roof, which would be digging out the yard if I just let it go harry-carry. Hi. Take it all, George, take it all. I don't want any. Oh yeah, easy to cook. The worst part came out of there. Wow. See how it gets, man, when a storm happens. I have a feeling it's not over yet. You see how much it's sunk down because the water coming off the roof, it comes through this pipe and it washed all the sand out from underneath of it. But you know, eventually there's going to be a bed of rocks here. They didn't go anywhere. You don't see any down at the foot of there. No big ones like that. So they're just going to sink. Unless something hellacious comes. Hecacious. Unless something hecacious comes. So there you go. It's all good. So let me go shower real quick, and my daughter is hungry. So let's check for 62. Oh, I gotta get these bananas, man. So the sea is angry. And I'm also angry at the sea for stealing my bananas. So I'm gonna chop this one down because it damaged the stalk. Uh-oh. I'm not a professional banana. You can't see the bananas yet, but they're here. The stalk broke. Didn't fall all the way down, but it broke. It's turning yellow. These bananas now, I don't think they're going to be any good. We're going to find out though. This stalk got to come down because it's going to damage everything else. Sorry about that. There you go. It's not sucking off the rest of the things. And here's the bananas over here. Let me get my, can't find them. Probably landed right on my cover. Oh, I see it. My seeds. Yeah. I really just want to take a shower, but I see all these other stuff that needs to be done. But that yellow, that's soft. Let me see how it tastes. It's a little banana, but it's a sabah, my favorite. Man, I've been waiting on these. Yep. I'll tell you what, man. These bananas right off the tree. OMG. Excuse me.